Okay, quick tour of the van. So first of all, let's have a little look at the mileage and obviously turn it over. So hopefully we can see the mileage on there. No, we can't. Well, we'll do that in a minute then. We've got rear view camera. We've got an interactive sound system and all that sort of jazz, so it will link to, here's an old iPhone here, so if I get this to link to it, then you will notice that it's got it has maps and all that sort of thing on it. I've got to unlock it first. Oh, here we go, it's coming up. Brilliant. So there you go, and you can see it's all touchscreen and everything. There's another fridge in here. These obviously are all the covers for the windows to keep it hot or cold. In this, if I turn that off, hopefully now we can see mileage. There we go. Normally here I saw this, which I'll use in a minute to show you everything lit up. I think that's everything in the front. So we'll go round. Obviously steps onto the top. The rear view camera is currently here because I've got the back doors open. Let's do a little tour all the way through. So this pole here goes into this gap under the carpet there, and that is for the big table on the back, so I'll put a picture of that set up. Here we've got a light which runs off the leisure battery. This is obviously this is for these lights up on the roof. I don't know why it's got a button, but you just touch those to switch those on. We've got TV, DVD player. Again, this was for a fire extinguisher, but we use it for extra water storage. Under the carpet is the underfloor heating. Again, I can't guarantee the safety of that. We've used it every time we've gone away in the last year or two, and it's been amazing, because with the electric heaters you end up with just a sore throat in the morning, whereas that, with the bed over it as well, just heats everything nicely. So under here we've got some heaters for the awning. As you can see, that's where we've kept the sleeping bags hooked up there. That's the battery charger, so when you plug in, that will charge the leisure battery, which is the other side of that wall there. Okay, moving on. Obviously there's doors to get under. Oh, that door I've left in the outbuilding. In here we've got controls, digital controls for the underfloor heating, which I'll show you when I plug in a minute. Another heater, washing machine thingy, extra spare plugs for the inflatable awning, USB battery charger for batteries, lots of USB points here which are fed up. So we've got a USB light, we've got a USB charger there, another little thing for storage, a little section over here for putting water bottles and things. As you can see, this is on and that keeps it nice and warm or nice and cold and keeps the light out. Up here we've got the extractor fan or fan, which is joined to the leisure battery, so obviously we can't hear that at the moment because it's there we go, because I've put this on just because otherwise you can see up, and I always sleep with my head up this end, so I covered it with a bit of blackout blind material. Again, it's just simple screws to unscrew that and take it out if you wanted to. Coming across, we have got just another little shelf. This is screwed on with some mugs and things in, an air vent, other air vents on the opposite side. If we come down here, we've got obviously a drying rack, we've got some more storage, a little pouch under there, we've got cooking stuff here. This is an electric cooker, just because I quite like to cook outside, so I would take that outside of the van and cook out in the sunshine like we have this morning. Clips on there obviously. Under here, this is what you'd put into your water so that it comes through the tap on the sink. This is also where you'd put your gas bottle if you were going to take out the electric hob and put in the gas one, which again comes with this if you wanted to change back. A couple of little aircon thingies there, and then a bucket which opens up, which again I've only really used for water and ice for my beers. Kettle here. Now the kettle is attached to a bit of wood. These bits of wood are just here basically to put things on. So this we'd normally put a toilet roll on and use it as kitchen roll. That's just to keep the kettle in place and keep it off this. It's just a bit dusty. Induction hob, obviously microwave. I'll be honest, when we saw it came with the microwave, it came with some of this stuff in it. Came with the microwave in, and we thought we're never going to use that, but actually it's been brilliant just getting quick microwavable meals for when you arrive on a Friday night somewhere, and then tea's sorted and ready. Again, this is full. This has got all cutlery on it with a light above it. This is your power pack, which links down here into the other plugs, and you can run all sorts of different bits off it. So the cooker and the microwave are on a separate one, so when you're asleep you don't accidentally knock the microwave on. This is the fridge. So the fridge, got another plug here. This is the fridge. Nice big fridge. Absolutely brilliant, the fridges. I have to say that's probably the best, one of the best buys I've had. Then we come over here. You've obviously got the leisure battery. That will be running a bit at the moment because we've just used the fan. It's got some bits plugged into it. Again, more storage on here. Just trying to think if there's anything else to show you. I think that's probably about it. It's just in this cupboard here. You can see the side of the fridge. I've just put in a little sort of pantry type style thing. So that's about it really. I'll quickly pull out the bed just to show how easy it is. So the bed just pulls out like so, and I'll run out and show a little bit what it looks like. Sorry about that. Okay, and that's the bed. Under the bed it lifts up. There's photos of that, so you can get to the storage and to the leisure battery, which is behind that unit over there. Other than that, obviously it's got roof bars on it, and it will come with a roof bag full of stuff, and it's got ladders for going up, which if they can hold my weight, they'll hold most people's weight. And I'm pretty sure that's everything. So now I'll just stop the video for a second, plug everything in, show everything working, and then I'll show you all the extra bits. Okay, I've just quickly plugged it in so we can see everything inside working. So first of all, you'll need to press the button on here to switch everything on this side. You'll probably have heard that the fridge has just come on. That'll take a little while to cool down. The microwave, we need to just pop the plug in for, so we can see that, and the cooker working. We've obviously heard the beep of the induction hob there. Can't quite see at the moment. There we go. So I don't know if we're going to be able to see that light up. It's flashing at the moment, so hopefully that will come on and that will light up in a second. Microwave, hopefully you can hear that's working. Oh gosh, that's on. Yep, we can see that. So I'll switch that off and then plug it. Underfloor heating. Here's the table. I'll step out and I'll go round just so I can show you the table. So this is what the table looks like set up. Okay, which gives you loads and loads of work surface space. Oh, again, the tap I mentioned earlier, that runs off so that it can be plugged in. It can be plugged into here. Okay, it can be plugged in here. Of course, it comes with. I'm giving you a load of adapters, so you could plug it in to the mains if you're plugging into the mains. Only other thing to show you is the underfloor heating. So that's in here. As you can see, it says off. If we press that, it comes on and we can control it. I'll switch it off though for now. And that's everything. So I'll now show you all of the extra bits that come with it. Okay, extra bits for the van. So here we've got a little mat which goes on top of the van to stop this from moving, which is the rooftop bag. Has loads of straps on it. There's also some extra guy ropes if you're not sure about how secure it is. It's absolutely massive, as you can see. I'm not going to be giving the camp chairs away, I'm afraid. We're going to keep those, but I've just set them out just so you can see how big it is. There's the inflatable awning. I've tried to pack it in such a way where I can show you that this bit here slides straight into the bar on the outside of the van. I've forgotten what it's called. Brilliant thing about that is if it's raining, all you have to do is get out, slide that in, you can then stand under it and be in the van. And because it's inflatable, you can then just pump it up and stay dry, and then just run around and peg it down and then come back inside. So that's brilliant. Another extension lead, another fridge, really, really good fridge actually, probably the best out of the three. Obviously it's a cool box fridge thing. Very noisy though, so as you can see there's a couple of adapters here. What I would do with that is run the extension lead out into the awning, have that out in the awning, so then it's not keeping you awake at night. The one that's in the van is really quiet, the fridge in there, but that one not so much. Another extension lead, shower, obviously pump for the inflatable awning. Pegs for if it's hard ground, so if you've parked on a hard ground. We came unstuck once in Derbyshire when we had a hard standing and I couldn't get any pegs in. Some brand new pegs, I think only one or two of those has been used. Mallet and some more pegs. These are for the awning. These are the, is it Boston valves or whatever they're called, for the Keeler awning. There's a couple of spares of those in the van as well. Pump, gas, the original gas cooker. So if you wanted to take out the induction hob, if you weren't going to do everything, plug everything in when you go away, or run everything off the leisure battery. Obviously it doesn't have an inverter, so you'd have to get one of those. Guy ropes, more ropes there. Then we've got ground sheets here, bottom one there, the white one, waterproof, absolutely brilliant. If you open that up in the van and then chuck the wet awning in, fold it over itself, keeps the van dry, and then you don't have to have the hassle of trying to put the awning away in the bag. Although as you can see, the awning bag is huge, which is great. Another one there, which again is another ground sheet for the awning, so you can put both of them down. This one here, this is obviously part of the awning, and what it is, it's the cross beam that again is inflatable. As you can see, little naff fix, but there's an elastic band on there, and all that's on there for is so that this USB light, which I need to charge, can just hook straight on there. It's also magnetic, so you can stick it to the side of the van as well if you want. So that's all the extras that will be coming with it. Obviously, you know, if you're interested, please send me a message.